Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, taking part in the Real Heathrow event on IVAO in a Scandinavian Airlines flights from here in London Heathrow to Copenhagen Kastrup. So, after around 90 minutes or so, our departure's not actually scheduled until around 17:22. It's got just under an hour until our scheduled departure time. But basically, long story short, there's an event at Heathrow right now. It happens once a year, and it gets very, very busy very, very quickly. So right now at Heathrow there's 24 aircraft inbound, 61 aircraft outbound. So if you look at Heathrow ground the ground map where it would be, it's just aircraft, aircraft, aircraft. Very, very busy indeed. So we'll set the aircraft up, press out for departure, and then hopefully by 17:22, that's our departure slot, that's the time we need to be on the runway. So we need to push back around 5 o'clock, about 30 minutes. We will hopefully get this all going and see if smooth flight comes out at the end of it. But if I have a look at the map again, that's Heathrow. If I zoom out, I can see London all online. You've got all of the, England and Wales online. That continues as far as Europe as well. So hopefully get some ATC as well on the outbound flights, but departure is our main focus. It's very busy indeed. So we'll jump to the cockpit, set the aircraft up, and prepare ourselves for our flights. Just heads up too, this is an booking only event, so if you can fly Heathrow on your own, just expect delays because you're not booked in for the flight. So if you want to fly from London to Copenhagen with me, as some people do, I recommend starting at Stansted, Luton or Gatwick, because at those three airports there's no event and therefore you can just jump in at any time and fly it however you want. So if people tune in or at least follow along, hopefully there won't be too many issues with the ATC today, and it's a fun event and a very busy one at that. Cruise lights set, on the emergency lights, nav lights come on, strobes automatic. Let's up and go. Hopefully the tablet works. I know there's been a few issues in part of the tablets, at least the last updates. Let's see if this is fixed. I'm not tried it yet. Company does work okay. I quickly hide my screen, put in my SimBrief username. I need to reset the lights again. Right, so lights were nav lights and strobes. Set the no smoking to on, see what's going to do in a moment. Up. Fuel truck is on the way, that's just now to get fueled up in a couple of moments. Imports are flights from SimBrief. Goes to Heathrow to Copenhagen, departure time 10:22, standard arrival 19:17. Flying real-time real weather, so expects the sunset on us today. Nice nighttime arrival for that. Haven't departed yet, Barry. Haven't departed yet. We are on the ground right now. Departure expected in approximately, 50 minutes. Go to the solution. Thank you, Corey Story on Twitch. Much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel. There's a text right there. I can barely read that text. Give me 2 seconds. I'll try and find out what you've said there. But massive thank you, dude. Thank you for supporting the channel today. The event. So, like I say, it's just so once a year, the UK division of IVAO do a real life event, and in short we fly real life routes, real time scheduling for the sim. So that's all the fun of it. That's what we do. Can you do flights from Boston to Honolulu in Hawaii 330? Sure, we could do that at some point, Corey, for sure. If you can drop me that on DMs on Discord, we'll definitely have a look at that. Right, fuel. I look at the flights tablets, we'll go to dispatch, go to load sheet. Fuel required today is 17,973. 17,973. A little bit less. See, a little bit more. 2%. 73. Probably no, it's not enough actually. So 43%. Load today. Perfect. So the overhead panel will activate the fuel pumps now. Seatbelt sign for passenger boarding. Board. Back down. I'll also be using VoiceAttack and HCS, so hopefully we can mix that into our flights again. So, joining the cell power, I've done all that. Rest pushback. So, Echo Golf Lima Lima. Our arrival airport is Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. That's. Our flight number today is Scandinavian 506. 850 6. Line the IRS, that'll take a couple of minutes. Note slot booking was free. It's a free event, but bookings were made about a month ago now, so I'm afraid if you're looking to book an event, well, there's like 4 slots left, and they're long haul flights for, I think it was Air India, British Airways, there was a Singapore one there as well. I can't quite remember the 4th one. So there were a few slots left, but they're only for long haul, nothing left for shorts. Right, so cruising flight level today. We have got an initial climb of 190 and then attach it up to 330, but I'm going to skip the 190 and go straight to flight level 33 for the rest of our cruise. 330 in that. Next page. Right to pull from the aircraft. Block fuel is 8.12. That's aircraft visualization is now complete. Go through the flight plan, but before we do that, let's start selecting a passenger, shall we? So we'll start the flight. There's our information, if I could get my timer up. Perfect, so departing from Heathrow to Copenhagen, Escape 506, we'll climb. I'm going to skip that to 33,000. 1 hour 25 flight time, departure in approximately, so we've got 45 minutes on the clock there. Like an A320neo with 161 people on board. We have got Wi-Fi, don't have entertainment. Don't remember if I've got boarding not for Scandinavian. No, I don't. But we have got a safety briefing, which we'll be using. Don't. Do get snacks, we do get meal service, and with that, let's start boarding, shall we? Normally got 30 minutes on the clock, but today, with the events and the potential traffic, airports 5 for a 17:22 departure. 17:22. In fact, do you want to see what the booking looks like? I can show it to you on screen if I can quickly get seconds. While I do that, I might as well load the flight plan as well. Find the IVAO website. Things I should prepare before I start, but obviously don't remember until it comes into my mind. Search, log in, my bookings. Quickly remove my name so they don't see that because, you know, privacy. Go away. Perfect, right, so this here is our booking basically. So Heathrow to Kastrup, SAS 506, there's call sign Scandinavian Gate 225, 30 March, Scandinavian. Departure 7:22, arrival 18:45, duration 1 hour 23, Scandinavian Airlines, pilot, that'd be my name, and there. So it's a very fancy little system. Like I say, if you want to book your flights, in fact there are a couple of new flights that have just appeared now. It's got Virgin, United Airlines, Saudi, British Airways, El Al, another British Airways, and a Kenya Airways flight. So if you want to join for later, there are still a few slots that are available. I think we've got 17:53 there for Kenya. The rest of them, they're all missed now, so it'll be late departures. But this is what it looks like. It's all a pre-booking thing. I'm afraid there aren't really any bookings left apart from that one Kenya one for another 2 hours or so. Right, so let's plug in our routing, shall we? Starting with Bravo Papa Kilo. That's following Bravo Papa Kilo, we fly the Quebec 295. To Brain. Mike 197 to Redfut. So RFEs, they take place once or twice a year, so it's an annual event or 2 annual events. But I enjoy these, I do enjoy these. They're also like a guarantee of full ATC for your trip outside the UK. And so they're a lot of fun to do, a lot of fun to fly. So hopefully we get a few more of these in the future, different parts of the world as well. Sure, up to date. Actually, then fly direct to Dosort. And historically, I have had issues with the Papa 729 Airway. I've had a few Papa 7 issues before, so I'll go straight to Ludlow. waypoints. Insert that, and good to go. Let's greet the passengers, and let's get ourselves ready for ATC communication today. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome aboard Scandinavian Airlines Flight 506 from London Heathrow to Copenhagen Kastrup. Our time stays around 1 hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes today. We got some light cloud on the departure today, but nothing particularly much around us. Landing in Copenhagen today expects a bit of cloud cover, but nice and warm weather throughout. We thank you for choosing Scandinavian Airlines today, and we hope you have an enjoyable journey with us. And any questions, speak to the cabin crew on board. Took a minute there to catch up PACX. Welcome Alpha Max, how you doing? Welcome to Chats. Welcome everybody else as well tuning in. Iris is line, thank you very much. We'll start the APU in a couple of minutes. We've got 40 minutes or so to expect a departure, so we're doing alright. The email that we're given from the event planners, they say expect around 20 minutes of taxiing today. Well, taxiing and delays. So you go behind, you've got a Japan Airlines taking off, you've got an Austrian taxiing right. And now you've got another British Airways taxiing, you've got one pushing back over in Terminal 3, 787. Definitely busy today. Definitely busy indeed. You've got British Airways about to enter the runway there, you've got Qatar coming around the corner. Testing these events. It's very busy. Traffic starts to fill in.
Thank you and welcome aboard.
Good, we'll turn off the anti-ice thing for now, so we don't basically need it. Anti-ice off. Again, we're using VoiceAttack with HCS sound pack for aviation today. We get some co-pilot action, which is pretty good. Right. Back to the FMS, let's continue the rest of our setup, shall we? So, sanitization, we'll jump to, well in fact we'll do takeoff first, so we're expecting a runway. Before we even do that, listen to the ATIS, let's print out the weather report and let's get our clearance from Tower. Do a weather request, we'll send that. Listen to the ATIS and let's have a text with Tower.
Winds 270 at 20 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Temperature 8 degrees Celsius. Dew point -1 degree Celsius. Altimeter 0998. Sky clear. Winds 270 at 20 knots. Visibility 1.
Okay, so that's not too bad at the moment. Altimeter 0998, that's again quite low pressure, but not as low as had the last couple of days. Visibility, so we've got plus 1 kilometer visibility, temperature is 8 degrees centigrade, dew point -1. No rain, no rain in vicinity of the airport. If I can get the information for that, that was information, go to delivery, information, Info Juliet, for takeoff today, runway departure to 7 left. Go back to the flight plan. 7 left is, I've got 27 right filed, but I'm still selecting the Bravo Papa Kilo departure. Plug that in now. Departure 27 left. Bravo Papa Kilo 7 Golf. That in. We'll tune to delivery now. Heathrow delivery is 121.980. Our clearance was out, so are we?
Check.
Yeah, can make sure there's no chatter on the frequency. There's already check that.
1303, I believe that was readability 5. Right, good, thanks.
Juliet 245.
We are now ready for closing start with your contact ground. Estimate 245 just set the squawk 1137. 1137, push over 245.
Just be used to it. That's the thing with busy ATC, it's now just a case of finding a slot in there to talk. We're not going talking over somebody else.
4, Heathrow delivery, hello, you're cleared to destination Uniform Lima India via the Brooklands Park 7 Golf departure runway 27 left.
I use Photoshop for thumbnails, flight sim shots. I use Photoshop.
40.
Request clearance filed, 27 left.
This is IVAO, Nick, not that sim. This is IVAO.
I've got 454, the squawk is 6240.
Say again.
Airflot 454, put it intact.
Wait for the Airflot sort as clearance there. Hello there, Heathrow delivery. This is Scandinavian 506. It stands 225. Information Juliet. Requesting IFR copy to Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 506, Heathrow delivery. Good evening to you, sir. Stand by.
Stand by.
And
Get
Airflot
back to
5,
us.
correction 454. That's correct.
Decision is filed. Expect runway
Tax as well. That's the best time as well.
Bravo Papa
Also, look at the passenger list. Make sure there's nobody we. That's already boarded. We've got 3 flights, so almost ready to push in starts.
And Airflot 454, just confirm that's the Brooklands Park 7 Golf. I'll put it in text.
But yeah, 245, we are ready for push and start.
Maybe push and start delivery as well.
There's 245, contact Heathrow ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It should be ground for push and starts.
1.855, bye-bye.
121.855, thanks for service, bye.
Scandinavian 506, are you ready to copy?
Scandinavian 506, ready to copy.
Scandinavian 506, roger, you're cleared to Copenhagen. It's going to be the Brooklands Park 7 Golf departure runway 27 left, squawk 3242.
It's to Copenhagen via the Brooklands 7 Golf departure, runway 27 left, squawking 3242 for Scandinavian 506.
Scandinavian 506, correct.
Right, so locked. Last squawk of
very good evening.
3242.
Aeroflot 2583 stand
Utara, predictable ship,
216,
automatic.
request ISR clearance to Moscow.
Couple of moments. I'll get ourselves going.
Station calling Heathrow, stand by for 1
Go
second.
ground. I need to get the correct frequency for ground now. Going to be on this chart stats they've dropped into the IVAO UK chats. Find it. There we go. So I'll be contacting ground. Open. If in doubt, refer to the charts. 17054 Lufthansa, but I'm not sure what terminal they're based out of. Depends on the terminal, depends on when the airport you are. That's probably just asked anyway. Scandinavian 506, which ground will we be tuning in for push to start taxi?
The Scandinavian 506, normally what we do, you just set your squawk and code for and start, but it will be GMC2.
Roger that, DMC2, and we'll give you a call when we're ready to go Scandinavian 506. Thank you very much. Right, so, we number 2 for ground, 121705, put in standby.
Heathrow delivery, very good.
I won't go just yet.
Afternoon. Emirates 14 kilo request IFR clearance to Cairo is filed.
Right, so we
Emirates 14 kilo Heathrow delivery, hello, you're cleared
well,
to
so
Cairo. It's the Detlink 2 Golf departure, runway 27 left, squawk 3223.
The waypoint there, that always causes problems, insert that.
Detlink 2 Golf
Now,
departure, runway 27 left,
performance
squawk
page,
3223, Emirates 14
performance,
kilo.
that's 1 for takeoff,
Emirates
flex
14 kilo,
temp is 72.
Delivery, good afternoon. Seabird
These speeds are as follows: 125, 126, 130.
There's
Position altitude 6000.
Heathrow delivery, hello, you are cleared to Venice. It's going to be the Max 61 Golf departure, runway
We're now
27
done.
left, squawk is going to be
I expect to pop
3426.
whoops. Ooh, there's aircraft just been to gate there. Welcome to Lufthansa.
Confirm runway 4.
Ah, how fun.
The active.
So, we now get started about 30 minutes or so. We'll set gate for a little bit longer, so I'll have available
So Max
speed
1
on.
Golf departure,
Give it a few seconds to power through until the power comes off. So like I say, we expect no station space to start for another 30 minutes or so. But have all boarded, and therefore we may soon
403, do you receive voice?
be able to push back regardless. And again, if we can get a bit of time, a bit of saving, it'll be good. But at the end of the day, we need to try and keep as close to our departure slot as possible. Try not to create any congestion at Heathrow because we're going a bit too early. But like I say, our departure time expected 17:22.
With you at the moment at gate 553.
While we're here, might as well actually have a look around the airport. So if I go over to drone cams, increase speeds. Let's have a look around. Let's see who's
143, Heathrow delivery good evening to you, sir. You're cleared to destination Victor India Delta Papa.
Austrian Aeroflot, Focus Terminal 2, Terminal
2650.
2, got a few long haul jets as well. Got Ryanair there as well. Doing
143.
very busy. I'll check from 27 right, 27 lefts. To the northern bit of the airport.
Heathrow delivery, Emirates
Terminal
14 Kilo ready.
Well, this was originally Terminal 1, but Terminal 2 as well.
Flight
Quite
level
over here.
380,
A couple of aircraft slated at Terminal 3. That's on the way to later. Terminal 5 will be very busy. Got British Airways aircraft everywhere. Terminal
143, yeah, you got blocks there.
Better quiet. Terminal 52, a bit busier. That's on British Airways. Terminal 51. Etihad Golds. A couple of aircraft dotted here as well, but they seem to have left now. Yeah, that's the thing with these events. Airports get very busy. A lot of fun to work around as well.
Heathrow, good afternoon, this is Agent A.
Aircraft coming together now.
Stands 239er, ready to go.
137 some sorts, but no matching for it.
Sierra Echo, Heathrow delivery, very good evening, go to standby.
That's a good 578, we are ready for start.
Over there, so we've got the China Eastern currently passing out. You've got Qatar, a remote stand. And the Japan Airlines again. That is.
Super 578, we are ready for start.
China Eastern evens. Two China Easterns.
3426.
Well, let's the aircraft behind us taxi out.
Section
And we'll probably
4326.
request the pushback from our gates. Is that you, Lewis, the BA? Very nice.
Emirates 14 Kilo request startup.
Emirates 14 Kilo standby, and through 578. My apologies there. You can contact Heathrow ground 121.
I can't remember about that. Heathrow is an airport built 70 odd years ago at a time when it was 6 runways all surrounded in the south Heathrow Hamlet.
Ready for the push and start.
The airport's a lot different nowadays than it used to be.
143, just to report your stand number.
My stand number is 553.
And the aircraft respond to stand, very nice.
Terminal 5B.
The airplane taxiing just there, double check.
143, I see you now, apologies, it's very to lose track when you have such a high workload. Contact Heathrow ground 12190.
Heathrow, yes, Heathrow used to have 6 runways, now reduced to 2 because the crossing runways never made any sense.
Thank you, and see you next time, thank you for your service.
Scandinavian 506 at gate 225 is ready for engine start.
Scandinavian 506, standby, break, Emirates 14 Kilo Hotel, contact Heathrow.
Yearly packs at Heathrow.
Ground 121705.
It's in the millions, it's in the millions. I think something like 18 million passed through Heathrow a year. Don't quote me on that one though.
And a Scandinavian 506, contact Heathrow at ground 121705, bye-bye.
121-705 Heathrow ground, thank you very much. And goodbye, Scandinavian 506.
Good to see you, mate.
Right, so we'll tune to ground. We will get tower south on the standby frequency.
We'll only need startup after
North Tower, EGSS L Tower, so 118.5.
Startup is good.
Startup approved. Emirates 14 Kilo.
From the 975, request taxi.
Passenger luggage was loaded. Don't you worry, James. Passenger luggage was loaded.
5, taxi, holding point Loki, Wire Golf, Foxtrot and Bravo.
Golf, Foxtrot, Bravo, holding point, 27 left. Lufthansa 975.
Scandinavian 506 stands 225, requesting push and starts.
Scandinavian 506, push and start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, facing east for Scandinavian 506. Right, let's get pushback zoomer up. Going, shall we?
Ground, good day.
Ground from flight deck.
Gate 410,
Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Airport 454, good day, push and start approved, face northeast.
Push and start up approved, face northeast.
It's Terminal 2, you, Terminal 2.
506. With service to Copenhagen, our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 25 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all
Ground
devices
from
are
flight
airplane
deck.
mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please
Ah, it's not ready yet, so maturely that.
And at area 31 Papa Charlie, contact tower on
Ground
terminal
from
deck,
flight
Mobile
deck.
Good afternoon, Captain.
118505,
Departure checks
Papa Charlie,
completed.
bye-bye.
Doors and hatches closed. Bypass pin
Sir,
inserted.
Iberia
So please
3166,
release brakes.
with you, the runway vacated.
Parking brake off. Brakes released. Brakes
Area
released.
3166,
And off we go.
taxi way Alpha and hold at Alpha Yankee 10.
Peter 245 on Alpha.
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Ferry station calling, who's that?
Turn facing east.
Sure. Let me turn you to an eastern course. You may begin starting the engines,
First of
Captain.
all, it is Speedbird, and what is your stand currently?
Sorry, I'm at stand 258.
Roger that, 121, this 1905, thank you, sir. Peter 245 on Alpha.
245, good day, taxi holding point low
Stop
man via Alpha.
pushback.
Okay. Tell when the parking brakes are set.
Parking brake on.
Holding point 27 by Alpha.
Brakes set.
Perfect. Captain. Pushback pins are removed. Now it's
Emirates
your
14
turn.
Kilo request.
See you again.
Emirates 14 Kilo,
Pushback. Engine 1. Wait, engine 2, sorry, wait, stabilise. Then activate engine 1. We will then get co-pilots to do all the flight control checks. So engine 1 is stable, engine 2 will start. Flight control page is set. Test controls. Co-pilot now check all the controls for us, make sure everything's running as stable.
Still 403, you are on the incorrect frequency, contact ground on 121 decimal 905.
Contact ground 121.
Laps to position 1.
Emirates 14 Kilo, we can take Sierra 3.
Emirates 140 Kilo, Roger, taxi Hong Kong Sierra 3 via Sierra.
1 stabilise.
Holding point Sierra 3 by Sierra, Emirates 14 Kilo.
Right,
Car behind us,
975, hold position, I repeat again, hold position.
Moment. The event is Real Heathrow, basically. So it's like it's an event that uses the real life Heathrow timetable, but well, in the in IVAO network. So all the flights you see are their real flight times. There'll be a few aircraft out here, for example. Well, in the model match is not quite. So there's a Ryanair, there's a Ryanair in front of us. So that means the model matching is not quite right. But it's the all the flights you see, all the departures are real flights on a real schedule that take off through that. What guides do you use for the A320neo? Don't need any guides, agents. I've run a few tutorials, but don't need any guides for it. Right, engine 1 2 stable. Ignition. APU comes
Lufthansa
off.
975, if you can make now a right turn onto link
I'll pass
32,
over that.
then taxi at holding point
Question.
low man by Alpha.
And get my ground charts loaded up as well, so I can see what I'm doing.
2 and Alpha, Lufthansa 975.
The bigger the events, the more important it is to follow ground logic. So, okay, that's all set. That right now, by the way, I don't see a KLM, but again, not quite normal match delivery, but that is supposed to be a KLM flight. That KLM in front of us there. At some point, well, either have to been upgrading their model matching, and so more liveries are coming in the future. Right. Frame's a bit choppy right now because one, we're at Heathrow, which is a very busy very high-level airport in Flight Sim, and two, lots and lots of traffic. But Heathrow's always been a bit choppy for me in Flight Sim. Scandinavian 506 is race taxi.
Scandinavian 506 taxi holding point low key by Bravo.
Taxi holding low key by Bravo for Scandinavian 506. So,
245 contact tower on 19
then right to the end.
1925,
Parking brake off.
Set parking brake to off.
Brakes to max. Cabin we check.
Ground Speedbird 142 with you at the moment, taxi by Alpha to callback on.
Okay, got some beacon lights on, can't forget that. You
Vinay. Continue taxi to holding point Lowman, Lima Oscar Mike Alpha November via Alpha.
All the traffic are right there. Aircraft passing out of Heathrow today. So busy. It's all the big jets as well right now. It's all the big jets heading towards the well, it's heading to the Middle East flights this, so you've got Qatar there, there's an Emirates earlier. Imagine that this is all of the Middle Eastern airlines travelling for the evening slots when they land.
Taxiing via Alpha to Lumen.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Love having a co-pilot. Makes it so much easier. To hold at low key, which is the next intersection in front of us.
Airport 454 ready for taxi.
Thank you there, Euro for €2. Thank you very much.
454, are you able to depart from Sierra 3?
Taxi Tango Sierra 3 Airport.
Yeah, message there. Thank you, Jockey there for the 50 Australian dollars.
Able to depart from Sierra 3.
Yes, man. That is. Hang on, let me get the message up, 'cause for some reason the text is too small today. I can't really see what you guys are saying, but. Typical Streamlabs. Thank you there, Edwin, for 25 Norwegian through Super Chat. Thank you very much. Right. What are you guys saying? You're saying.
Yes, Airport 45.
Blueberry Guy, £1 through Super Chats. Thank you very much, dude. Interesting. I'm not sure actually if these are donations right now, or if these are old donations. Yeah. Streamlabs, I think, is broken right now. Scandinavian 506 contacts tower on 118.505. Thank you very much. Right. Let me refresh that, 'cause I feel like it's gone and broken, the overlay. Give me 2 seconds. Overlay, not FlyLive. I'll get rid of that box. Yeah, that is definitely broken. I know that XP70 had the same issue as well yesterday, where at the end of the stream it was just donation, like it was £700 in donations within 2 minutes, and that's because Streamlabs is broken. So yeah, I've reset Streamlabs now, and you can see it's not going crazy. We'll Twin Tower.
Go for good day.
118.505.
Where Bravo
Let's get departure on frequency as well on standby. So Heathrow.
5031 Papa Charlie. Line up and wait runway 27 left by November Bravo.
North approach.
There'll be 2 intersection departures ahead.
Line up and wait 27 left, area 31 Papa Charlie.
Emirates 14 Kilo, holding Sierra.
What's Jane there? The 200 yen? That one is a real donation. Cheers, man, you're a star. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Hello there, Heathrow Tower. This is Scandinavian 506 at low key. Holding.
Scandinavian 506 Heathrow Tower, hello. Let's have a look. Stand by.
We're checking the slots basically.
245, continue.
I'm about 10 minutes early right now, so you may hold here for a couple of minutes. Won't be for too long right now, because I think we're doing alright for timing right now, doing alright for scheduling. They're just double checking our booking.
Scandinavian 506, taxi holding point November Bravo 2 Whiskey. I'll be via Bravo and link 9.
Taxi holding points November Bravo 2 Whiskey via Bravo and link 29 for Scandinavian 506. Right, let's continue our taxi, shall we?
Seabird 33 Kilo, contact London Control 119 decimal. Oh no, he's gone. Stand by a minute. Okay, I'll be London Control 133 decimal 55.
I haven't checked the passenger yet, Jared. We'll have a look at the passenger list when we get into the air. Bravo link to
good evening, Lufthansa 9975.
That was the Lufthansa calling. Hello, you'll be about number 6 for departure.
Number 3, November. We need to take November, 2 Whiskey. We're taking the second burner here.
Good day, Aeroflot 454.
Aeroflot 454, hello, number 7 for departure.
The 7th departure for the Aeroflot, gosh, really getting a bit busier now.
KLM 215, runway 2B7 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 270 at 20.
KLM 215, clear for takeoff, runway 27 left.
We're going to take a right here. We do a quick double actually, if they're holding aircraft at the hardshore points, airspace in front is empty, so we can go right up to the
975
points.
Taxi holding point Bravo November
Bravo
Bravo
there
3.
with both Austrian and China Eastern. Probably short of the runway there.
November Bravo 3 holding point 27 left, via Bravo Lufthansa 995.
That busy they've given up on safety to get aircraft moving. Holding short 27 left. Now we wait. Takeoff clearance. Parking brake for the sake of manual brakes the entire time. Front row seats of all the fun right now, so you can see where Terminal 4 is or so. Yeah, it's got Aeroflots. That's an Emirates. Yes, an Emirates. So that,
KLM 215 contact.
that guy there, he's number 7 departure. Give you an idea of how
Control, it will be
busy the queue is right now.
5.055.
7. Alright, we've got Qatar and British Airways long hauls.
Thanks for service, bye-bye.
Split €5. For Tuchel, Vernon Havertz, yes. Our star players, they're getting better actually. We're doing alright this season, Chelsea. Change the manager to somebody who... Look, I don't have a problem with Frank Lampard. As a footballer, he was fantastic. As a manager, it was too early for him. If he had more experience, he'd done a lot better, but he's too early for a manager. So we kind of just had him at the wrong time.
Just to let you know, there'll be an Emirates and then an Iberia departing, and then it'll be yourself.
Roger.
I plan to bring the coffee back.
Seabird 143,
Coffee cup at some point. Then I just need to remember to do it again.
Good day.
Seabird 143, hello, taxi holding point November Bravo 2 Echo.
November Bravo 2 Echo?
I mean, I used to use the default flight sim player stuff agent for this. I don't talk based on the sim.
Standing point, holding point at Lumen
Yeah, that's what should happen, like a Gerard. Somewhere a bit less pressure, get your skill up, get better at it, and then go for an elite team. Because that was Frank Lampard's second ever job as a manager at Chelsea. That was a nostalgia option, not particularly the best option.
Emirates 4, contact London.
Yeah, I'm going to be a bit more quiet now because I need to pay attention to the ATC. If they give us clearance, we need to get going. No 1010 freeway at this point, why? No.
Iberia 31, Papa Charlie, runway 27 left, clear takeoff, surface wind.
Oh yes, if you look at the IVAO list again, there are 17 inbound right now, the aircraft coming in soon. Outbound 69, slowly growing. Growing.
Line up runway 27 left behind.
After departing A320 Iberia,
no Ryan, no 350 freeway either.
Sierra Bravo.
The only freeway aircraft right now is the A321, 330, and that's it really. All the CRJ and L77400, both of those currently being in the works.
Line up and wait of the area.
Scandinavian 506, same for you, so line up runway 27 left, there'll be an interception departure ahead.
London White, intercept departure ahead for Scandinavian 506, thank you very much. Right, this is going to be interesting. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff please, seats for takeoff. There. Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
So they're lining up 3 aircraft at a time on the runway. Then Emirates will take off first, then we go, then whoever is behind us as well. So it's an intricate amount of planning this. If they get it wrong, it's bad, but when they get it right, it's a very fun takeoff this. We'll line up. Wait, it's just behind the Emirates. Position.
Iberia 31, Papa Charlie, contact London Control 133 decimal 0, correction, 135 decimal 055, goodbye.
135055, Iberia 31, Papa Charlie,
drone cam now, please speed it up. 3 of us on the runway now.
Actually that frequency doesn't appear to be online, so it'll be...
Well, 3 of us.
1, 2... Oh, actually disregard.
Second wave landing, taking off. An aircraft landing in distance over there. Got green coming in. Very nice.
Okay,
very
so
smooth takeoff.
Iberia 31 Papa Charlie, it will be Heathrow Dictator 119 decimal 735.
Now we'll check the inbound Copenhagen shortly. Now, I've got full focus on this flight because, well, this is the most critical bit of the flight now. This is the bit we have to time right to avoid any delays in the stream. Or, well, not the stream so much, but delays with the
okay, Emirates 14 kilo, runway 27 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 270 at 20.
So he's now cleared.
Clear takeoff 27 left, Emirates 14 kilo.
Yeah, so the transplant stream, my internet died and it didn't restart,
just
so
to let you know your
let's get up on
sequence,
that.
it'll be Scandinavian, then at British Airways, then yourself.
So it's on the transponder, which that's all active. It can be done, Mo. It's not the most recommended thing in the world, but something like this can be done. Well, you like multiple aircrafts, and then clear the departures. It's not an impossible thing.
November Bravo.
And yes, this is the A320neo, Club Bravo.
Road 143, yep, it will, you'll be number 4 for departure.
Goes.
Okay.
Not too bad, Hitchingo. How are you doing, man? Welcome to back. Airflow taxiing from Terminal 2, you can see on the right there. Nice headwind, looking at the windsock. So far, so good.
Emirates 14 kilo, contact Heathrow Dictator 119 decimal 735, goodbye.
119735, Emirates 14 Kilo, bye.
Right, so he'll be cleared.
Tower, good evening. Seabird 578.
Right.
Sort of London.
Seabird 578 Heathrow Tower. Hello, taxi hold November Bravo to Whiskey.
You've got the conflicts there, I'll just see who's talking on what.
Sorry,
yes, the event ends at 6 PM.
Seabird 578.
You're one of the later flights for this.
No problems, it will be holding point November Bravo to Whiskey. It will be the second holding point on your right hand side.
November Bravo Whiskey.
Welcome Andy, how you doing?
Seabird 578, roger, thank you.
Scandinavian 506, runway 27 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 270 at 20.
Okay, for takeoff, Scandinavian 506, thank you very much. Right, release, engine 40.
Heathrow Tower.
12 stable.
Afternoon. Aeroflot 2583 on holding point lock.
Airflot 2583 Heathrow Tower, hello, continue hold lock.
Holding on lock. Aeroflot 2583.
Knots. 100 knots. B1. Right. Right, gear up. Just landing, just take off over there. Nice. Not bad for a sunset departure today. Cool. Autopilot on.
That's all.
Lufthansa 9975, are you there, sir?
Fine.
Yeah, confirm you're holding at November Bravo 3 because you still appear to be on the taxiway.
Yes, I confirm you're holding November Bravo
slowly
3, about default
speed now.
Okay, roger.
GP still in order, still waiting for it. Flaps up.
Aeroflot 2583, taxi holding point November Bravo 2 Whiskey. It will be via Bravo and link 29.
There you go, take off. Climb, speed is up. That's
taxi to holding
up.
point November Bravo 2 Whiskey via Bravo
Yes, we
and
will-
Lima to 9.
Oops, resets.
Scandinavian 506, contact Heathrow Dictator 119.735, goodbye.
Heathrow Detector 119.735, Scandinavian 506, thank you very much, take care and goodbye. 119.735, apologies for the frame rate, it's a bit shaky right now, that's just down to the fact that we have to pass from Heathrow, lots of traffic. It will improve as we get towards Copenhagen. Into Dictator, we'll wait for it to cross. Don't seem to be online right now. Double check the frequency list. They don't seem to be here right now. Well, 730 perhaps. Maybe that would help me. Answer is yes, yes it would. Hello there, Heathrow Detector. This is Scandinavian 506, passing through 7,000.
Scandinavian 506, climb now, flight level. But you've already climbed through your assigned levels there. The maximum altitude on that is 6,000 feet. In contact, London control on 135.5.
Apologies for that, 135.5 for Scandinavian 506. Yeah, slight error on my part there.
135.05.
135.05 Scandinavian 506. 135. No, we'll just do it, yeah. Fast away, 135, find the list.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000
Soon.
London Control,
Right,
roger, fly
for
heading
the
285 degrees.
Frame rates, we're getting about 13 right now, 13, 14. I say we'll slowly improve the further we go out of London. Hello there, London, Rochester Scandinavian, 506 100.
Scandinavian 506, London Control, hello, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190 for Scandinavian 506. Right, let's continue climb to 19,000.
This is Portugal 1356.
Landing lights off.
Roxor 1 Hotel Arrival,
Alright, I remember.
flight level 130.
One thing that this English will be able to flex, lights off. Turn a bit of backlighting because it will be a nighttime flight today, so
Continue flight level 130, Portugal 1356, thank you.
these great lights come on as
Delta
well,
1431, descend now, flight level
and
160.
these lights come on as well.
Flight level 160, Delta 1431.
Just to qualify for fuel and shuttle.
245, London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 170.
There's the aircraft that was behind us, taking off. All the Heathrow, just see all the lights on the ground actually, all the lights you see flashing. That's how busy it is at Heathrow today.
Roger, climb flight level 290.
Loads and loads of planes.
Climb flight level 290.
So basically, the tower has told me to. Well, the start was assigned altitude 6,000. We flew beyond 6,000, so it wasn't really much of a raw break. It was more of a pilot deviation than a raw break. So I would get a tell off from my person later, but there are worse rules you can break. There are contrails, we're just too low to see them. Remember, contrails are based on air temperature. Whoops. That's my alarm there, sorry, because my alarm was set for 7022, which is our takeoff time, so we're pretty much on time for departure.
2451, descend now to
yeah, contrails will come, we're just not high enough for them yet. People don't seem to realise how contrails work. It's based on outside air temperature and how the engine heats up the air around it, which creates the steam, smoke out back of the engines. So it's not about into takeoff contrail, at the temperature outside. Inbounds for Copenhagen, let's have a look. Inbound for Copenhagen, there are... Uzi, that's just stuck on. There are 10 aircraft inbound. That for us. Scandinavian 506, 290 for... 990.
Look up at 2251 on that heading cleared, Alex, approach runway 27.
If you have a look, we've got aircraft Amsterdam, we've got Wizz Air from Gatwick. Oh, yeah, from Gatwick. We've got an Amsterdam, KLM, we've got a Gatwick, Midlands. What's your name in the ears? That's a British Midland going in there. We are expected at 1851 right now.
About 1687, London Control, hello, when ready, descend flight level 230.
Luton as well. So there's a few aircraft inbound. We're expected at similar times today.
Descend flight level 230.
So London Centre's all online now, speak some later. As we leave the UK, it's a bit quieter on ATC, but Unicom will definitely be busy as well. As also, we left Heathrow now, frame rates much better than it was earlier, much better indeed. Apart from, of course, when we look at London. That's going to be Docklands right there, that's going to be Central London, that's North London, Waterway, 25, it should also be visible, just on these cloud layers. There you go, there's our contrails. Metal. So Metal is the IVAO model matching. You can download it either when installing IVAO or download it off of the XCSL website. So if you can't download it straight away, look at the XCSL website for all of that. Multi-traffic library. Off the seatbelt sign now, so we're up and stable. Couple of moments, I expect to be given to 135050.
London Control, we're there.
For a moment, it has paused there.
3500.
A3 should do a flight from Amsterdam to St Martin or Paris to St Martin. One day we'll do definitely a St Martin long haul flights. But I think we'll probably take a KLM 747 instead rather than A330. 747 just be that. Just that bit more impressive, I'd say. Ooh. Hang on. Yeah, I'll think now. So 135050. We'll do it from the IVAO panel. 135. I'll show you how easy it is. So if you want to change frequency, all you do is you click, and then you set frequency. So 1350. We're already on there. It's just. To be fair, he has just logged in London Control, so he is still setting himself up. Give him a chance, and then we'll do our climb outs. So far so good, Philip. So far so good. Just departed. It's a little bit cloudy on departure, but things start to as we continue. The London Control's quickly gone offline. They're just retesting their IVAO 2 seconds. They'll be back in approximately 2 minutes. So far so good, Ryan. So far so good. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chats. I got like the mask. It's going to need delivery. Everyone's idea was to put the mask on the airplane. Very good choice that. It is smart. It is smart. Controls, of course, just now add that. Well, finally, an extra layer of realism that we've all been missing. Not sure about tomorrow's flights yet. Haven't decided on the routes yet. It's not going to be a long haul. It's going to be a short haul. Because I'm going to be busy during the day. It will be towards the evening, afternoon, evening. So I'd expect it towards the later bit of the day. And the routes out at some point soon. I might also do another flight tonight. I might do a US flight, so I'll have to wait and see. But it has been a couple of weeks now since last in the US, so maybe I'll try like either an American Airlines or United Airlines flights, maybe an hour or two in length. We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe even Canada. It's been a while since I started Canada. I had quite a few requests for that recently.
Sorry, the other controls had to close. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of controller issues. Call London 128.130.
Roger that, 128130. 813. Tune in. I was talking. Hello, London Centre. This is Scandinavian 506, passing through flight level 275 for 290.
Control speed 255.
Hey, here Diego. Controls are here now. So gives me a heart attack. Little micro stutters.
245, hello, continue
climb
level.
Come on. Optimization, please, before I die out here.
Thank you very much.
Scandinavian 512 is passing through flight level 205.
Turn your anti-ice on, FSX Simba, and it melts the ice. Turn on your anti-ice.
Scandinavian 5512. Continue climb level 370.
Continue climb 370, Scandinavian 512.
Scandinavian 506 at flight level 290, holding inbound to Gaspar. There's no exam for IVAO. There's no exam, Chris.
Scandinavian 506, squawk ident.
Squawk ident, Scandinavian 506.
Hello, Scandinavian 506, sorry for delay. Continue climb, correction. Continue climb level 330.
Continue climb 330, Scandinavian 506, no worries, and thank you. Yeah, they couldn't see us there.
Hello, this is the 29 at
it's just the airspace right now.
290
Loads of aeroplanes. Very, very busy. There is a centre we're talking to right now. That's just again a bit fiddly. Just where it's located, but moved around now.
Mighty Unicorn, squawk 2000.
Back at Heathrow, look at the 16 inbound, 63 outbound. Still very busy at Heathrow right now. Gosh, there's a Perth flight as well going. Good luck to them. That's a long, long trip. Wish them all the best. I've done it twice. well worth doing in flight sim if you ever get a chance. Not a short one by any means. New climb out, so far so good. Next stop is
Off station, I'm moving on a new frequency, 132.605 in about 30 seconds.
Right, so new frequency, 132.605. That's shortly. Microsoft Flight Sim is being very, very stuttery today. I'm not quite sure what's causing that actually. Very unstable, much worse than it normally is. Keep on going, since there's no reason for us to end the flight. A bit more cautious as to how the trip goes ahead, but definitely being a lot more unstable than it normally is. Seatbelt sign's off in a yes, seatbelt sign is turned off. Going over to the new frequency, 132.605. It's now stable again, so it was loading something, the sim. It was loading something. Problem is, if it's a heavy load, it kills the frame rates. Now that we're
hello.
out and free, see, look, it's all smooth again.
Level 260.
I don't get the sim. I do overclock, Kingslayer. I do overclock.
Okay, continue, climb 260.
Oh, speed there, 245, my mistake. Climb level 350.
Verify would be quite interesting. Verify would definitely quite interesting. Scandinavian 506 now with you on this frequency, climbing through 320.
Thank you.
Right, what was I going to say? So yeah, Blair at flight, walk our sword, quite interesting. The rail driver comes with stickers. Squawk codes do you use the most? It really depends where you are in the world for your VFR, well, IFR electronic airspace, but squawk codes are different every time. They're generated by the controller for you. I think for that bits of the flight where it's not worth giving a squawk code, 1000's generally code given to pilots. Model matching, I'm using standard IVAO for this.
I want to fly direct Larga.
Watch Bundesliga, see you later, have a nice nose spout. You take care. I'll talk to you later. Now at cruising altitude, now at 330. Sun is setting behind us. Expect to be very dark within the next 40 minutes or so. Okay, 1 hour and 14 minutes. 1:14 to go. Welcome to IVAO, Buster. Welcome to IVAO, good to have you on the network. Alaska is good for views, so I think actually may do Alaska flights tonight. Do Alaska have any A320s, or which airlines up there operate 320s? Have a look at the fleet list. If not, Canadian Airlines probably be a good choice, maybe. Anchorage. Ukraine, Turkey, bit stuttery, R690, worst performance patch. Okay, so I'm not the only one suffering from stutters right now. I guess that at the very least is good to hear. So other people are suffering as well, it's not just me. I'm a terrible person, I do apologise. Yeah, overclock your GPU if possible, it does help a lot. So I am overclocking right now, and it does make things run a lot smoother. At least compared to defaults from the 1660. I think CPU upgrade at some point will definitely be required. And yeah, can see where it goes from there. Delivery, this is off of the... I can't remember if this... I think this is off of Megapack, Delivery's Megapack. We can either download it standard, or you can download it as part of its little tour there. So this is a good delivery, this. I'm going to place the guy who made it. So I remember he dropped me like a recommendation for it a little while ago to replace one I already had. I hope it's not more bit dishes, because this is the dev builder right now. Do you know what particularly is broken? You know, last time we did dev build, we had issues with the approach later into the flights. Worst case scenario, we'll just hand fly later on, but as long as we're on the autopilot now, it's this that really matters. I'm not sure about overclocking your CPU, that needs to be done to the BIOS, and mine's not a K model, so I can't do that. But the GPU, use a tool like MSI Afterburner to open the system. That's probably the easiest way to get going. This sunset is looking mighty beautiful today. Mighty beautiful indeed. Slowly tries to catch up again.
London Control, good day.
Come on, flight sim.
Over the sun.
Let's be better than this.
360, ready for descent.
There you go. And look, it's just smooth again. FPS.
Descent level 240.
Oh, 30 FPS now. It's just moments of stuttering where it loads. It's loading a scenery or something in, and it just can't hold loading in sceneries. It's so strange. Let's have a itinerary, shall we? Who's on board? Any fence stains that we may recognise?
Alpha, speed restriction, climb now level 170. 170, Qatari 4 Lima Alpha.
You recognise on board. Again, if you're in the chats, recognise anybody, then do give us a shout.
Qatari 6 Lima Alpha, no speed restriction. No speed restriction to 4,000. 140, sorry.
No name today. I recognise 161 people on board today.
502, descent level 200.
A relatively full aircraft, quite the empty seats dotted around. You've got Rachel there for the entire row. In fact, the front row is entirely empty today. Well, Rachel with Rachel myself.
Hello, continue climb level 160.
Yeah, two empty seats gapping in the middle, but still.
Continue climb 160 to 143.
Okay, yeah, so a few people are saying that it's been bumpy since the patch. So I'm glad I'm not the only one suffering any problems at the moment. Yeah, so the 747 liveries are a bit broken at the moment, Jordan. They require conversion to fit with the new kind of model layout. It's a bit fiddly at the moment.
143, proceed
One that
direct
maybe do for the future. They have 99 and 3090 or super smooth for the patch. You can run Ultra full VR as well, yes. So, okay, I'm glad.
143, fly direct
well, at the same time as well, if people are talking about it, it's a known issue, and known issues are generally quicker to be fixed, so
just, settling to Alpha arrival.
Let's get going. Not sure about people being loud, William. I mean, maybe my volume's a bit too high for you guys. I've turned the volume down, but it's not so much being loud, it's more just, it's very busy on frequency today. Lots of ATC, lots of going on. For VoiceAttack, I use HCS Aviator. Naval, HCS Aviator, and I'm using the Captain Anderson voice pack at the moment. I like it, I like it. It's balancing your workload, so like flight control checks or landing lights, that kind of stuff, very easy to do. That's so much easier. So for example, if I do landing lights now, landing lights on.
Hello there, London, taking the pause.
There you go. Recognise landing lights on. Is it all for me automatically? It's more built for the default 320. It's not perfect. Whoops, not perfect with the modded A320. But it's really not that bad. It's a very good job. And the voice recognition when tuned actually is pretty good as well. So I like it. I like it.
Singapore 7396, expect a 27 right.
I'm not sure if they do serve meals. I think they do serve some form of meal for passengers today. Can't think complimentary, I believe, but I'll have to double check.
Super 143, climb level 290.
Now leaving.
Scandinavian 506, leaving control zone, radar service terminates, frequency change is approved.
Radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Scandinavian 506. Thank you very much, take care, and goodbye. Good luck in the event too.
Speedbird 245, the same
right,
for you,
so
monitor
we're
Unicom 1
free
to
to
decimal 8 to squawk 2000, bye bye.
1228.
1218, squawk 2000, bye.
Speedbird 143, continue climb level 290.
And there we go. The first time, peace and quiet, I guess, for this flights. But it's good. Events like that, very enjoyable because they fill airports. It gets very busy very quickly. Fill ATC on the way out, and yeah, it's just loads and loads of fun to fly out of. The event itself ends at 6 PM, so it's got 20 more minutes to go now until ATT won't just disappear, they will slowly log out, but they'll stay on for, like, I'd say, imagine 30 minutes or so as more people come in and out. I like events like that, definitely lots of fun to do. You were PFTS, I can even see your comments just before that. Loads and loads of ease. Picked up for spam. Right, how are we doing? So passenger satisfaction is at 100%. We departed around 6 minutes early, which is pretty good. So our scheduled departure time was 17:22, departed around 17:16, I think it was. So I think we were pretty good in terms of departure. And yeah, I mean, it was perfect. Absolutely nothing went wrong with that so far. Let's have a look at how we're doing on Volanta. That's always a good check as well. So I'm not sure what that strict right hand turn there was, but fair enough. Got a patch out alright, no problem there. How about Watford, sorry. Watford. South of Colchester, north of Chelmsford, out over the Channel. Soon crossing over north of Netherlands. I bet Germany, and it's just Copenhagen, Denmark. Flight standing in towards Zealand. Was Copenhagen itself. Oops, flight number there is SK506. Good flight so far. When you open Microsoft Flights and load up, speak to the developer, Slice Lemon, because that's an issue that I can't help you with, I'm afraid. You're also on IVAO, you land 2 minutes after. Okay, so in that case, we'll definitely see each other on the Unicom LGC, unless Tower comes on later, so I'll talk to you later, I guess. This is IVAO, Karina, not Vatson, this is IVAO. Yeah, the question gets asked so many times, even the chat's already got the predefined copy-paste answer for it. Yes, Theodore, so deliveries for AI aircrafts, they're low resolution to stop it from being laggy and frame rate heavy, because high quality models and high quality textures, long story short, it just adds more strength to GPU, so if they're low resolution, it's much smoother. I mean, you saw how stuttery Heathrow was at times on departure there. If all the aircraft were high resolution models and textures, it would be so much worse to the point of the sim would crash on me. So they are designed to be low, they're designed to look good, but be slightly low resolution, just to be a bit easier for GPU to load it all. You're on Stansted at the moment, Benny, very nice. I hope to fly through Stansted soon. I'm just waiting for Guysim to release their Stansted scenery, and then we'll do a few Stansted flights. The only reason I've not gone there yet is because I fly through Stansted a lot in real life, and, well, it's an airport I fly through a lot, and therefore I want to fly through with a quality airports, not the default stuff. I mean, default Luton actually wasn't too bad. Default Luton looks the parts, but default Stansted definitely could do a bit of love. Bonne nuit, Yossi. Ça va bien, merci. GPU using a 1660 right now, loading GTX 1660. No worries, naval. So, like I say, there's two mods. There's VoiceAttack, which is the mod that does all the key binding and interaction, that kind of stuff. And then HCS, who do voice packs. So they do stuff for Flight Sim, they do a lot of work for the new Star Wars game as well as Elite Dangerous. In fact, the Elite Dangerous pack is very good. So, yeah, you've got HCS who do all the voices and the interaction, while VoiceAttack does the key commands and in-sim interaction. So you can use VoiceAttack on its own, but HCS is like, it's an add-on for the add-on that makes it better. And so that's also how I get the response. So I say or speak to the co-pilot, he does all the interactions, he'll talk to me again and all that kind of stuff. It's good, it is good. Get a lot of enjoyment out of HCS. Anyway, between 40 and 70 doesn't drop the cruise patch. Yeah, so definitely a bit of a stuttery thing there. UK2000 Newton's a bit disappointing, it's actually not great. Yeah, the thing with the UK2000s, because Gary Summons, guy behind it, he's been a flight sim thing. He's been in flight sim for years and years now. A lot of his flight simming modelling stuff is very kind of last generation. So he did something in 2002. The positive is that he's not the most expensive developer out there. I think there's a sale on right now as well. The negative, a lot of his stuff do look a bit aged now, but I've got a lot of respect for Gary. I mean, even back in FSX he had his demo version sceneries and freeware version sceneries, and so I do have a lot of respect for him. And the scenery, while not the best scenery in Flight Sim, it's definitely not the worst. Definitely not the worst. And so Luton, I actually have no issues with Luton, you are right. Some texture a bit blurry, but I don't have too many problems with Luton. It's modern scenery, does look alright, can't fault it. And here's Glasgow too actually, Glasgow's not too bad. I picked up Inverness, honest, bit expensive what it should be. Again, it looks the parts. And that's what you get with V50,000. It looks the parts. May not be the best anymore. Definitely, it fills a void. He just books. Oh, have you done the, are you doing the Cairo in Istanbul one, are you? Very nice flight fan, you enjoy it. Do you think VoiceAttack's better if we're going to like you? So, the thing with VoiceAttack, you guys know FS2 Crew. So FS2 Crew is the co-pilot mod that lets you do all the co-pilot interactions in Flight Sim. VoiceAttack's an alternative to that, but where FS2 Crew you have to buy it for each and every single separate plane one by one, VoiceAttack, sorry, and Aviator, you can use it for all the aircrafts every single time. So I would recommend it, but not so much if you're a beginner or not. I mean, of course, having co-pilot's pretty good. I'd recommend it to those that want to add a bit more interaction in the cockpit, if you know what I mean. Instead of just having the captain in the zone all the time, you have a co-pilot to also share the workload. That's what I'd recommend it for. So far so good, Matty. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? Paul asked if I like 757. The answer is yes. I do like 757, and I'd love to see it in Flight Sim when one of the developers, I can't remember, I think it's a Parallel Sim doing 757. So many developers I'm now losing track, but yes, I do like 757, and I'd like to see it in Sim soon. BAYT, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Mr. Jam in Twitch, how you doing? Yes, I'd add more realism. Again, just having the co-pilot in the cockpits. Also, I'm going to figure out that co-pilot mod as well, see if that's compatible now with the A320neo, and have the co-pilot in the cockpit with me as well. Not too bad, Reese, not too bad. So far so good. It's now Saturday, coming up to 6 PM in the UK. Have this flight, I'm going to have dinner, and then, like I said, we may do a flight in Canada / Alaska tonight. Fly in whatever airlines operates up there, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like a second flight though today. I do feel like it's the right time. Flights in the day. Going through a bit of a stutter again. It's going to give me a heart attack one day. It's going to have to give me a heart attack. Sunset looks good too. Sunset does look good. Can't fault that. Oh yeah, very peaceful at cruise. Very peaceful indeed. Doing a level tomorrow, can't decide where to. Which aircraft are you getting, Reese? Maybe some of the chats people can give you a hand. The rail traffic, so that was IVAO. That was an online network traffic, IVAO. And actually it was real life traffic because it's an IVAO event. Oh shoot, hang on. If I go to Flight Radar 24, I should be able to find this aeroplane then. If it's that good. SK506. Oh, don't tell me it's not flying today. That would be a shame. SK506. Come on. The answer is no. SK506 is the flight for this time, but it was cancelled due to COVID. But the flight's last operated about a month ago now. there was no COVID, then this would have been real flights. But sadly, because of COVID, it is where it is. The virus that ruined us all. Oh well, apart from that, everything else going absolutely swell. It does look fantastic from our stage to sunsets. Oh yeah, it does. Even like a slight orange glow for those as well. It just so fantastic. Straight on yet, so they're on automatic. Hang on, they should be turned on. Off. On. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, they're flashing now. Better turn back. Yeah, better turn back. Choose new flying. I think there was one booking left. I think that one has now been taken. Have a look. Loaded. Book a flight. Flight's left. So, if anybody's around, you have 1 minute. 1 minute to pick up this flight to Jeremy Kenyatta. Kenya 101. Apart from that, yeah, British Airways, that's ended. That's yeah. Few cancellations, few people missed flights. Not bad actually. So there's only what 1, 2, 3, 6 flights left out of 100 and something. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. And once again, if I quickly retrieve my name from this. Where is it? Perfect. Okay, so this is our boarding pass basically. So IVAO Nottingham Island MCD, London Heathrow Real Flight Event RFE, Scandinavian 506 Heathrow to Kastrup, Scandinavian Gates 225 where we started from, 30th of March Scandinavian Airlines, 1790 departure, arrival 1845, Station 123 Scandinavian Airlines, route is there. Yes, yeah, I've got contrast now. Dia, how are you doing? Long-time chats. How are you today? I think we're just going to stand the outside of you for now because as the sun slowly drops by the horizon, go very sweetly dark now. Right, if you want it, grab the overlay. There you go. Now's your opportunity to take screenshots if you want it. So beautiful. I love this sim. It's painful to use, it keeps giving me heart attacks when it stops working, and there are so many problems with it that I just adore it. Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, Cloud's a goat. Greatest of all time. How much round do I... Oh, sorry, the map, the AYT. Okay, bye-bye, Kingslayer. I see who's your favourite now. Do you own any third-party planes? So, I own only one at the moment. Actually, I own the Long Easy. I own the Layout 11. And that's about it for third-party payaway at the moment. I know that the CIJ comes out in 3 days now, so that one's very close to releasing. Yeah, the 3% unsatisfied is still starting for dinner. Fed Marion, thanks for subscribing, much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel, you're a star. And there you have it, sun has set. But we'll be highly in darkness. Our cruise. 53 minutes to arrival, so far so good. I think we're in range, so now you're seeing Unicom messages for... where are you? Messages... Oh right, okay, so yeah, we are within range. I mean... I've only got about... what? 260 miles to go? 293 miles to go. I do accept people on Volanta, yes, Theodore. I do accept people on Volanta. How much RAM do I have? I have 32 gigs of RAM, Kingslayer. Aren't you falling in love with the Airbus Not particularly, Philip. Like I said, I'm more of a Boeing person. I prefer my more hands-on approach to flying. Airbus is easy, but I don't know, takes some of the love out of flying. That's why I very much enjoy I enjoy flying the 787, 747. Those are my favourite flights. The negative is that because they're 787-10 and 747-8, they're only really used for long-haul flights. As a result, they take a long time to use. And I could do a short-haul flights in if I really wanted to, but one, I like realism, two, just makes no sense. Although, British Airways are in the news talking about flying their long-haul flights to Europe this summer when COVID restrictions relax, so you never know, we may get a few short-haul 787 flights coming shortly. Saw strumming on the flights class as a weapon. I can imagine that. I've not tried it myself, but I have seen plenty of videos. I think the best people who show it off is Barry Lewis and Stuart Ashen on one of their videos on Bartians. Next flight, I'm not sure what next flight will be, Jojo. We may do a flight tonight out of Canada, Alaska. Tomorrow, not sure yet, so we'll have to wait and see. If I got the actual next to work, how do I install the save version? Install the so their version is a lot better at the moment, Karina. Although some people tell me in chats that their version has got problems. Touch wood, we don't have any of these problems. PFD right slightly. Touch wood, we don't have any of these problems ourselves, but time will tell as our flight continues to go on. True, 748 cargoes do operate around Europe, Philip. But I'm more of a passenger person than cargo. We'll do cargo flights at some point in the future, but I am definitely more of a passenger person. Cheers, me too. Trying to judge you. Is your name Finnish? Mitakulo. Fashion's very nice. I've met the guy a couple of times actually. He's very down to earth. I do like his work. Signed poster right there. I've got both of his books. I have also got his complete set of films as well coming signed. So, Pushback Helper array is all buttons. You press buttons, it is automatically. The downside to Pushback Helper, in my opinion, is that it's all button based. The positive, it does more features, so you can do fuel truck, jet bridge, the ground services as well. So it's not just pushback, it does ground services as well. PushbackZoomer, the negative is that it only does the pushback, nothing else. Benefit is that it's all done by voice. So instead of doing instead of like Shift P or the buttons, that kind of stuff, the PushbackZoomer lets you talk to it. So talk to ground, get your pushback sorted, and it will work out quite nicely. Hang on. How's that done there? That's my SimBrief flight profile. I didn't even know it did that. Well, the UI's broken. Okay, the tablet's glitched. I can see it's glitched. I have no idea I should do that. Also, yes, the tablet FlightPad also does ground services as well. But I don't know, PushbackZoomer. Well, all the other stuff to do to the tablet, but PushbackZoomer, so like the voice, that has glitched. So I'm going to just ignore that now. So what's good, Danny? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chats. See where dusk turns into night in front of us. Light slowly continues out. Very bright on the horizon there. Now set though. Gloom. Overall, it's a very pretty flight. Just wait, Panisa. If the sim is frozen, wait. It will come back, or it will crash. Right, that's the harsh reality. If it has frozen, just wait about a minute, and it comes back. And only 5 minutes after you say, hope you have no problems, it breaks. Yes. Yeah, this sim as well. Whatever you say, always going to jinx it. Always going to jinx it. But I hope landing goes smooth. Good boy, look, we're now upside down. Flying in Australia, I see. Australia jokes never get old. Right. Do our flight, shall we? Check, make sure everything was smooth. Overhead looking good, nothing set up there, license all set, same for the autopilot, same for the pedestal. Autopilot's FMS looking fine, that's all fine. I'm putting our approach shortly as well. So, waypoints. Still new comms, still wants to just lights, make sure that's the engine page. Looking good. Yeah, can you check the satisfaction of cargo? Well, you could do a PACX flight and just have one passenger. You can't do 0 passengers, 1 is the minimum. 1 passenger and half the cabin crew. Turkish Airlines do plan to at some point, Bravo. I have got Turkish Airlines A321 and 320 set up, so I don't think we can do in the future. Are emergencies generated by RNG? What do you mean by RNG loading? Which emergencies are you referring to? How do you not get disconnected from ATC frequency? Do you use default ATC, Fury? If you do, don't. Just use IVAO on its own. Turn off default ATC where possible. You can see right now, it's just... The last time I used it was fuel, truck and baggage, and then just disconnect it entirely. Don't use default ATC, just use IVAO on its own. Welcome aboard this upside down SAS flight. Hope you enjoy your pilot's day. Enjoy thanks for flying with us. There is a way you can turn off the, well, like I say, the A320 has flyby-wire which limits your bank angles and all that. But if you turn off ELAC Sec 2, Sec 3 and FAC 2, so turn off the co-pilot's flight control set, and on the pedestal sets the switching to captain side for everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there is no fly-by-wire. It's all direct slaw. I could do barrel rolls, I could do loops, whatever I want. I've just turned it all off. But because fly-by-wire's for a reason, we'll just turn it all back on again. If you want to find direct slaw in Flight Sim, it is possible. I have modelled it. It does work. This is a bit adjusted there, very good. Stream's not too laggy, is it, Krish? Does anybody else have any lag issues? If they are, I can double check it later. Oh, Microsoft License do have randomly generated emergencies, yes, more dishes, if you turn it on. You can have random generated emergencies, yes. Same as PACX. PACX also has emergencies itself that creates or interacts with the sim. Magda for the 59 Swedish krona, thank you very much. Greetings from Gothenburg. Very much, dude. On the channel. I do plan to fly from Gothenburg in the next couple of weeks. I do plan to have a flight out of there, so hopefully get the first Scandinavian trip in soon. Nobody else saying lag, so it might just be your internet there, I'm afraid. Krish, refresh stream, check your internets. Greeting from Tombstone, Arizona. Very nice, no lag there. No. Oh. I'm glad the stream's flawless today. Thursday, the stream cut out due to the internet basically giving up on us, so that's all running smooth now. Especially for the event streams for me are always the big ones because those are the, well, my favourite ones. It's not often you go to Heathrow and get that level of ATC, that much traffic, so the event streams that I want, well, events long haul, those are the two that I really want to work well. If a short haul flight goes wrong, it's generally easiest to kind of restart things. The event, I mean, the event ended at 6 PM, so the Heathrow event is now over. There may still be ATC, and it's slowly, there you go, so go back to Heathrow now. Ground is disconnected, directors is disconnected, delivery is disconnected, it's just tower, approach, and centre. Fences and runs as well. The Copenhagen Arrivals. We are inbound expected at 18:33. So there's an aircraft from Alicante earlier. I'm aware that aircraft is in the stream chair right now. And there's a Scandinavian from Gatwick, also in Southwell. So Unicom will be very busy on later. I'm sure we'll be alright with approaches today. Normally we are. We are. This is IVAO, Alex, and the answer for IVAO is very easy to get into. Very easy indeed. Welcome back, FTFS, sorry, how you doing? Got to have a chat, how are you today? PACX does simulate emergencies, yes it does, Jordan. It does simulate passenger emergencies. So illnesses, passenger issues, arguments, that kind of stuff. They're rare, but they do happen. Yeah, I'm not sure then, Thuroi. Check your flight simulator settings, as that your settings are a bit messed up. Right, let's in a couple of minutes, something about looking our approach into the airport. Another 100 and something miles to go. Slowly ticking down now. So far, so good. Mr. back in business. Mitä kuuluu apin karavi? Kuuluu. Hey, sorry, I'm saying that the wrong way. So, hey, mitä kuuluu? In my case, en puhum suomea. Sign language. Sorry. En puhu, yeah. Puhu, I don't understand. Puhum, if you don't understand. I'll have to double check that. My Finnish is starting to fail me now. I've been there in over a year, so slowly forgetting things back in my mind. Oh, I got it right, have I? Over kulo. Dos kitos. Software for landing feet per minute, I use FlyLive Studio. Alexander, FlyLive Studio. You're playing for a while. I know I'm playing for a while. Is there a new so the newest airplane is the A330 Bosnia. It came out a week ago now, 2 weeks ago now. It is fun. People do enjoy it. So the A330 from Megapack, and there's also the Megapack A321, which isn't as well used, but still very good aircrafts. Do you get in-depth if you deviate from flight plan without authorization? So loading, if you deviate from your flight plan, ATC will try and contact you regarding it. If you ignore them, then they will cancel your ATC. Following. If you do it repeatedly and turn out to be a troll, then they will just drop you a warning later on. If it's just the odd occasion where it's a mistake thing, then they don't go crazy, they don't go overboard. Drawyah is multilingual, probably. Oh, absolutely, Kingslayer. I mean, I speak English natively. Moja mama jest po polsku, nie mówiłem po polsku. No nie jest bardzo dobre, nie mówiłem troszkę. Avec na français, na école. Bonjour, ça va? And, pohum suomea, mitä kuuluu? Minä Michael. I'd say Finnish is my weakest language. Polish is my strongest second language. As well. The trope is that if you speak 2 or more languages, then you live somewhere international. If you only speak 1 language, you're English. And so that's like a trope that I don't want to be a part of. As a result, I took language studying very seriously. So I speak English fluently, so English natively, Polish semi-fluently, French, basic education level, Finnish, elementary level. Can I speak Hindi? I don't speak Hindi. I know a few words in Tamil. Hindi's not a language, I'm afraid, but Tamil I can speak about 5 or 6 words for. You speak Urdu, Kingslayer. Interesting. Where are you from, if that were me asking, actually? Speak Urdu. You're going to be somewhere... interesting. Afraid not loading. I learned French at school, not Spanish. So Spanish is a language I cannot speak. Maybe one for the future. Emil, Vanakam Finay. Vanakam. In year 20, ignition starts. So, if you need to use crank mode in the 320, it's for 2 reasons. One, it's if you're starting your engines up in the air. So, you've had an engine failure, you're in the air, you're restarting your engines. You use crank mode rather than the start. Also, if you're flying in bad weather, so cloud, fog, whatever, which has moisture in the air, on normal, it potentially kills the engine basically. So use crank mode to keep the ignition ticker rolling, and just ensures that you don't have an engine failure. Make sure the engine doesn't seize up basically. It's like a a backup way of flying normally. Doing an exam in Bilbao, very nice. Good luck to nearby with their exam. Dashboard. I can turn that. I don't like dashboard lights. I'll turn them on if you guys want them. See, this is why I don't fly at night. You guys always complain it's too dark. You've only got your night flights. There you go. It's dark outside. You get your night flights. Live in the UK. Fair enough. You're from London, but your parents are from Pakistan. That makes you sound horrible now. That explains that. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Hey, I'm a terrible person. I do apologise. Hello, Vanakam from USA. Very nice. Don't know German? No, I'm afraid not, Luxoft. German is also a language I cannot speak, apart from maybe greetings. Tag. We'll also count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I can also call Germany the greatest country in the world, but I'm afraid that doesn't quite get really PC these days. We are moving, Surya. Just night time outside, but we are moving. We're moving at around 400 miles per hour at the moment. Ground speed 482 knots, air speed 27 something, Mach 0.78, air speed 456. Dutch, afraid not flight sim. Dutch is not a language I can speak either. Dobry wieczór, Drawyah. Dobry kafel, jak się masz? Ja jestem dobra. Oh, yeah. Right, I'm going to pop to the toilet 2 seconds. I'll be back in 1 minute. When I get back, we'll then program our arrival, approach, and then, well, in a couple of minutes, start thinking about our descent into Copenhagen. It's quite a short flight today, so back in 1 minute. Right, I am back. Look at the orange glow behind us. It's fantastic. The aircraft's no logo light above 10,000 feet. That'll come on later. Still pretty though. Still very pretty indeed. Yeah, do I know every single language? Asked Danny. I speak 4, which is a lot more than... I don't know, speaking 4 languages even at elementary level is a lot more than most people in the UK, at least English people in the UK. One thing I admire, I guess, about... Again, there are better ways to put it, but I don't know how to... But, like, foreign people in the UK, and around the world. They speak their own language natively. Almost everybody speaks English to such a fantastic level as well. It's honestly amazing. I've got a lot of respect for people who can speak multi-languages, bilingual, trilingual, that kind of stuff. A lot of respect for it. And the reason why I wanted to kind of learn language as well. Right, so we've been contacted by Stockholm Centre. Sorry, Copenhagen Centre, 126055. Hello there, Copenhagen Control. This is Scandinavian 506 at flight level 330 inbound to Dogor.
Scandinavian 506 Copenhagen Control, good evening, identified.
Alright, let's program this approach, shall we? So, we're expecting a runway 12 arrival. This will be via the Tudlo to Bravo. No vias. I'm now going to check the map, see how terrible this all looks.
Delta Romeo, flight level 3.
Actually, that's not too bad. Not worse. I'll accept that. Where's the map?
Close map.
Some throws there, so it's not
3 Delta Romeo, Copenhagen Control, good evening, squawk 5257.
5257, easy, 53 Delta Romeo.
Copenhagen Control, when I say up the Duffys, I'm not sure who the Duffys are, but you have to tell me who the Duffys are, which team they are.
For runway 22 right.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. You've got a cheap version of the game, it has the smaller 747, and it's only 2 floor. That's the 747, is it, up in? It's 2 floor aircrafts.
Continue taxiing, holding point runway 22 right via Alpha, crossing 3000.
You have the 747, 787 and A320neo, 3 jetliners. Let me check out my radios 2 seconds, so second to catch up. We've got scenery around as well, it's level scenery, right, there's no frequency there, so let's get the frequencies for Copenhagen. The frequency from runway 12 is list 109.9. That's
Scandinavian 512, proceed direct at Biggie.
The A320 comes free with the standard version X-Ray. It comes free. It's one of the default aircrafts.
Scandinavian 512, proceed direct.
I've not used Flight Recorder yet. I'm happy with FCR, but maybe it's something to check out in the future. That's another aircraft there. 5,369, 99 miles. What I was saying today, 99 miles, which we're coming quite close to now, at 20 miles to go. Top descent in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes top of descent.
Hamburger Sosa Nana, you're cleared to destination as found, runway 229, via runway heading. Initially climb to flight level 70.
Which airlines go from London Sydney? So Qantas go direct to London Sydney, and there are several airlines that do stopovers around Central Asia and way to Sydney. So British Airways have a stopover, I think it's in Singapore, to get to Sydney. Oh, sorry, yeah, so Qantas Stuart, but they have to stop over in Perth. Yeah, stop over in Perth and then on to Sydney.
I'm going to 079, the wind is 90 degrees, 11 knots, runway 2 to right, left takeoff.
Takeoff to right, Volanta.
Scandinavian 512, sorry, I was off frequency. Could you say the waypoint again just to see direct you?
Scandinavian 512, proceed direct Abegi, Alpha, Bravo, Echo.
So now I'm going to hit top of descent. This is the bit that caused problems for us last time, flying into Belfast. Hopefully they've been fixed.
Direct to Alpha Bravo, Athens Golf, India, Scandinavian 5.
Scandinavian 506 is ready for descent.
Scandinavian 576, descend to flight level 210.
Level 210 for Scandinavian 506. Right, first descent,
Scandinavian
21,000.
576, proceed direct Abegi.
Proceed direct Abegi for Scandinavian 506. That's... I'm not sure where Abegi is. Let's... Ooh, I don't like that. So...
Scandinavian 576, descend to flight level 230.
Level 230, Scandinavian 506. Could you spell out the waypoint direct, because I think we've got this wrong.
Scandinavian 576, direct Abegi, Alpha, Bravo, Echo, Golf, India.
Direct Abegi for Scandinavian 506. That's better, thank you. Then that's better. I like it. My flight plan's not too badly messed up. Definitely gone a bit of a detour there, but too badly, I guess. Welcome everyone from India, how you doing? Welcome to chats. The ATR with working cockpits, that's a bit... It's a fiddly one, because again, that's using the CJ4 cockpits, which is not the most accurate, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. One thing I will check out as well, I guess, is the copyrights of it, because I like using things that are more legit. There are some freeway aircraft out there which are not quite as, let's just say, eagle, perhaps, with the copyrights and that kind of stuff, so I'll do a bit looking into it, then we'll see. Sending now. More like it.
Scandinavian 512 is ready for descent.
Scandinavian 512, descend to flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Scandinavian 5.
Does anybody know Latin? Nope. Latin. Actually, again, Latin's one of those things that I could probably throw up like 3 or 4 different words in for the sake of it, so...
I'm going to 7 9 identified, climb to flight level 190.
Continue climb to level
Esse homo qui es faber,
Volanta.
hold the man that is beam. Esse homo qui es faber. The only reason I know that one is because that's the intro to Mr. Bean, the live action series. There's an aircraft with a similar call sign, not the same. There's a Scandinavian 512 on frequency, 512. Ooh, that's interesting. The Alicante aircraft actually is right behind me. Yeah, very close. If I look at TCAS 2 seconds, it's 5 miles behind. Directly to my right. If I actually had a look outside, maybe I'd spot him with my... well, maybe with his flashing lights, basically. So,
I'm going to 779, proceed direct Copenhagen.
Oop.
Direct Copenhagen, Hamburg Air, Zohar.
Phone call. And controller have a phone ringing in the background. Heading off at 230. Our next path of descent. And the seatbelt sign as well.
Scandinavian 506, send flight level 210.
Flight level 210 for Scandinavian 506. When you have a long flight, sometimes it puts you to sleep and ATC wakes you up. I hope ATC wakes you up, because that can be a bit embarrassing. You overfly your airport or whatever. Your JetBlue inbound to Heathrow. Let's have a look. JetBlue 709. What? Flying in 1. Or currently. Ah, flying JetBlue blue colours. Is that really a route JetBlue offer? I'm not so sure.
Scandinavian 506, report speed.
Scandinavian 506 is currently Mach 0.645.
Speed 245, level 350, we are direct Mach.
Welcome back, Yoshi, how you doing? Short times negative from departure, that was IVAO.
Speed 245.
I'm sure you've asked me a question before.
You may now switch over to Unicom again, 122.8. Have a nice flight, bye bye.
122.8, bye.
What is that wind shear pre and how do you check before takeoff? So wind shear prediction team level, you need to turn it on, so by default it's turned off. Okay, predictive wind shear off. Not with the dome lights, you can actually see it properly. Predictive wind shear is this one right here on the radio panel, so set that to automatic. Hides the cabin check, that's a mod called PACX, TFDi design PACX. It's a passenger crew experience add-on. As the name suggests, adds crew and passengers. Aircrafts.
Scandinavian 506, descend to flight level 110.
Level 110 for Scandinavian 506. Right, down to 11,000. Sign on. Send passengers back to their seats. In cloud at the moment. Anti-ice on.
506, maintain speed 270.
Maintain speed 200 for Scandinavian 506.
Scandinavian 506 negative, maintain speed 270 knots.
Correction 270 for Scandinavian 506. Down to 270 knots now.
Hamburger 009, climb flight
And the anti-ice on through the co-pilot there.
Continue climb flight level 240, Hamburger Heathrow.
Left the cloud now, so you can see it's a bit, well, not quite as fogged in the lights. Continue to keep a close eye on it. If you're flying at night, you don't really see much, can you? Cloud sets to high. Not ultra, cloud set to high. Comfy for the approach. Just about to go through another cloud layer. You can see the clouds. It's the stars there. It does look good, this. It does look very good indeed. IVAO tutorial I plan to do soon. The AYT, plans to do very soon. Back in the clouds.
Copenhagen, can you please confirm the runway you passed Kastrup?
Last station calling, repeat call sign.
Scandinavian 512 is asking which runway you used at Kastrup.
Scandinavian 512, expect ILS approach via radar vectors, runway 2 to left.
2 to left, okay, we'll change that. Runway vector, so we don't need to change this anymore.
For runway 2 to left.
Vectors sets the radio. 22 left. 109.5. Perfect. Not landed yet, Spell. They are coming down, and yes, Dita, I'm aware of the aircraft, am I right? They are 5 miles, 7,000 feet below us. 5 miles. There. In cloud though. Visibility, I must admit. Custom settings ready, family, but it's a mix of high and ultra. Like it's a mix of high and ultra. So if you look good, rather smooth, I think. If you like Boeing, want to get a yoke. Because my desk isn't big enough for a yoke. Volanta, that's the simple reason why. If I had more space, then I would. But I don't quite have the room for it.
Scandinavian 512, turn right heading 090.
Right heading 090, Scandinavian 512.
Yep, just time for landing there, Mike.
Copenhagen Control,
What did the chat tell you today?
330, passing Nengar.
Slot 454 for Copenhagen Control, good evening, identified.
Just about to reach 11,000 now, aircraft will level off. Still holding 270 knots until further descent, we'll then drop to 250. The aircraft control the speed again from that point on.
Scandinavian 576, turn left heading 050.
Left heading 050, Scandinavian 506.
Scandinavian 576, expect radar vectors for the ILS approach, runway 2 to left.
Expect vectors for the ILS 2 to left, that's Scandinavian 506. Starts to freeze now the moment I need to get access to my thing over there. Okay. I'm not really sure of any offline ATC sailing, I'm afraid. There's none that really comes to mind. I do play other games on my own.
Scandinavian 576, descend to flight level 80.
Level 80, Scandinavian 506. There are other games I play on my own, but flight sim is my main. Well, it's all under this channel. Away from streaming, I do play a few other games as well, yes. My life ain't just simulation. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes.
Scandinavian 512, report speed.
I'm not sure, Raphael. I'm not the one to ask about that. Landing lights on.
Scandinavian 512, maintain 287 knots.
I've just answered that question already, family. Just answered that question. Yeah, let's set up performance. Go to approach phase. NH is where are you?
Scandinavian 512, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 986.
Temperature is 9 degrees centigrade, 2.3. 1909.
Scandinavian 512, reduce speed to 257 knots.
Reduce speed 250 knots and maybe
100.
512, correct.
Scandinavian 576, descend to flight level 70.
Level 70, Scandinavian 506. Position was 5,000. Happy brights. Lights today. Very good in the sim. Here again. 20 miles to the airport. Try to forget your password thing, Raphael, and have a look at your spam junk mail, perhaps.
Scandinavian 576, send 6,000 feet, QNH 986, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Down to 6,000 feet, QNH 996, Scandinavian 506, and reduce speed to 2 knots. It's down to...
Scandinavian 576, just to confirm, QNH 986.
986 for Scandinavian 506.
Scandinavian 512, descend 4,000 feet.
Sets down to 6,000, still holding at 250 knots. I got to talk fast and frequency, Philip, because it's all about, well, about fast communication. Aviates, Aviates something communicates.
53 Delta Romeo, monitor Unicom, 122 decimal, late, terminate flight below.
Aviate communicates, navigates. Sorry, aviate, navigate, communicate. Communication should be the last thing you do. Navigation is important. Important factor is to fly the aeroplane, keep it in the air. Aviate, navigate, communicate.
Scandinavian 512, descend 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet,
Scandinavian 536, descend 5,000, speed to, disregard, descend 5,000, Scandinavian 536.
5,000, Scandinavian 506. Planning systems for both. Right for the altitude right now. Let's head into a position and set the runway.
4,000.
Head down 4,000 for Scandinavian 506.
Scandinavian 512, turn right in 120.
Approach speed for today is going to be 124 knots. Landing in just a couple of minutes.
Turn right heading 080.
Right heading 080 for Scandinavian 506. Now visibility is plus 10 miles. Time right now, local time, currently 20 to 8.
Scandinavian 512, descend 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet, Scandinavian 5.
Scandinavian 512, speed 200 knots.
Okay, Copenhagen is all below now. Let's break through the clouds.
Scandinavian 506, descend 3,000.
3,000 for Scandinavian 506. Our right hand side now. Couple of moments, we're in the pressure of the water today, but water, right hand turn, establish onto the localizer and bring the aircraft into land.
Scandinavian 512, turn right heading 150.
Just about standing in approximately 9 minutes or so.
Right heading 150.
Landing just on time today. Time.
Scandinavian 506, turn right heading 100.
Right heading 100 for Scandinavian 506. Set heading 100.
Scandinavian 506, turn right heading 120.
It doesn't quite work. 120 for Scandinavian 506.
Air plot 454, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, nice flight, bye bye.
Monitor Unicom 122, thank you very much, by Air plot 45.
There now.
Scandinavian 512, right heading 190, cleared ILS, 2 to left.
right heading 190, give you that approach, 22 left, heading 5.
Scandinavian 506, turn right heading 135.
Right heading 135 for Scandinavian 506. Set heading 135.
Affirmative.
It does work with the co-pilots. I'll say the commands correctly.
Scandinavian 506, reduce speed 200 knots.
Say again, speed, sorry, for Scandinavian 506.
Scandinavian 506, reduce speed 200 knots. 200.
Reduce speed 200 knots for Scandinavian 506. Set speed 200.
Check.
Scandinavian 506, descend 2000 feet.
Descend 2000 for Scandinavian 506. Set altitude 2000.
Of course.
Laps position 1.
Scandinavian 512, speed 160 until 40 meters.
Speed 160 until 40, descend 85.
Scandinavian 506, speed 180.
Speed 180 for Scandinavian 506. Set speed 180. Set speed 180.
Right, okay, done.
So IVAO's an ATC network where you're flying with real people and real ATC, an online multiplayer-esque network.
Scandinavian 506, turn right heading 190.
Then right heading 150 for Scandinavian 506. Set heading 150.
506, turn right heading 190, clear ILS 2 to left.
Turn right heading 190, ILS 2 to left for Scandinavian 506. Set heading 190.
That's affirmative.
Scandinavian 512, your number 1, the wind is 19 degrees, 11 knots, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Number 1 to land, clear to land, Scandinavian 506.
Negative right, say again, Scandinavian 512, clear to land.
Oh, 512 is on clear to land, okay. Me, whoops.
Yeah,
that's the downside of having two aircraft similar frequencies.
Scandinavian 506, your number 2 for the approach, continue ILS 2 to left.
Continue ILS 2 to the left, Scandinavian 506. Cabin crew, seats for landing please. Seats for landing.
Scandinavian 506, speed 160 until 40 meters.
160 to 40 meters, Scandinavian 506. Set speed 160.
I'm on it.
Flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
Hamburger 779, monitor Unicom, 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom, bye-bye, 009.
Landing gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps position 3.
Flaps 3.
Turn on approach mode.
Copenhagen control, this is Silver 4873, level 330.
Flaps position 4.
4873, Copenhagen control identified.
Flaps full.
Full flaps.
And then 506 is established. Use your left.
Scandinavian 506.
Audio me, then we slow down. The co-pilot mod is HS Sound Packs Captain Anderson teamed up with VoiceAttack. We've got to remember the replay mod, can't forget that. set speed 130.
That's affirmative.
Down. Continue the approach. Land. Or you can turn off the approach mode. Let the aircraft away from there. Okay. Autopilot's off.
Skyline 512 runway vacated. I'm going to have to disconnect now, very sorry for that.
Him is heated to times. How's it work?
506, the wind is 19 at 0 degrees, 11 knots, runway 2 to left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Scandinavian 506, thank you very much. Good, there's a tiny crosswind at 11 knots, but nothing problematic. Lighthouse and there's down there. Lighthouse. The aeroplane gets lost. Fast thrust sets. Knots. 80 knots. Knots versus cuts. Welcome to Copenhagen. Retract spoiler.
On it.
Flaps up.
Flaps
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Copenhagen. The local time is 7:40 p.m. and it's currently about 4 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins. Items
And then 506 is clear of runway.
This is your final destination. We thank you for flying with us.
Scandinavian 506, welcome to Kastrup, taxi via Bravo, course runway 30, hold short of taxiway Zulu.
Taxi and cross 30, hot short taxiway Zulu, Scandinavian 506. Cross 30, and then press in front of Zulu, hold position, and get further taxi instruction from. Oh, what? Bravo. Taxiway. Yeah. Lights, taxi lights set, turn off flights. Be off, AP start, anti-ice off. What's going to do? Remember, okay, we'll go about it then. Nothing else I'm going to do there, but I've forgotten what the thing was. Nope, can't remember. The off was throttle, auto approach was off. So the co-pilot is a mod. It's VoiceAttack combined with HCS.
Scandinavian 506, taxi to stand Bravo 7, via taxiway Yankee and Papa.
Bravo 7 via Yankee Papa for Scandinavian 506, thank you very much.
Traffic.
That's what's going to turn off. Transponder. ECAS from Crazy. Yankee is My Drawyah. Landed 51 seconds, they're good there, so we have got an on-time flight. Good FPS medium PC. I've done a video on my graphics settings, Ryan. I do run a medium PC, so I do say out my what's it called? My graphics settings video. This is Yankee. We're back on our right second. Stand Bravo 7 today. Bravo. Bravo. Bravo 7's taken. Just sneaking Bravo 6. Scenery clashing. Always a lot of fun, that. Roads turned off as well as our taxi lights now, not to blind any ground crew here. I do recommend PACX, Jan. I do very much enjoy using it. A position. Parking brake set, APU bleed set, turn on dome lights for visibility, engines off, seatbelt sign off, logbook 1 hour 30, pretty much knows that 1:30, connect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Copenhagen Kastrup. The exact time right now is just coming up to 8 PM right now. Flight time takes around 1 hour and 30 minutes. We hope you enjoyed yourself today on Scandinavian Airlines. We thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again in the very near future. Thanks for Scandinavian, cabin crew, disarm doors, and cross check. Go. Cabin, jet bridge is connected. Power available. Off. On speaking lights as well. N2 is below 18. That's we will X-Flight deboarding now. Slowly leaving the airplane now. Goodbye Nita. Goodbye Charlotte. Goodbye Christy. Goodbye. I can't get to you. Roland. Goodbye everybody else. I'm going to click on the name Samuel. 10 flights. Have a look. Flight report. Scandinavian 506, A320neo flying from London Heathrow to Copenhagen. 1 hour and 29-minute flight time today. And departure for 1722. We planned, well, actually landed at 1717, so pretty much on time for that. It's good to see. Departure was 1847, arrived at 1847, so again, bang on time for landing. 161 passengers, 95 set selection, landing rate at 150, flight time of 1 hour and 55 minutes. Soft landing, recommend you at work, tell the airline. Enough best female drinks. So, good. I've got the flight report in chat for you guys, so if you want to look at it in more detail, you can do so via the link. We will then start the replay. So I've got the replay for that. Got the recording. That's disconnect from IVAO since we're now done with the network. Thank you to Oz today. You were fantastic. Check Volanta, make sure that's finished checking our flights, which it has done. That's all good. That's all good. Right, so to replay, let's have a look at this landing, shall we? So thank you VoiceAttack and HTS for your pilots today. It's life so much easier, now I'm having to use the buttons for apps and all that, just get a co-pilot to do it all instead. Right, let's have the landing. So this is the passenger side on the right hand side. Quickly jump onto the ground there, let the autopilot do its thing.
10.
Go. Short final.
400, 200,
Right, so
300.
right hand seat, the passenger point of view. Here we go.
200.
Smooth.
100.
Over the airport.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
That's pretty much just spot on landing that. Nothing to go wrong there. I love the lights as well. The flashing lights do add a very good effect to flight sim. I do adore this sim. It ain't perfect, but I do adore it. Let's have a look from the left hand side. Don't think we use much to view apart from the lighthouse down below.
300. 200.
Land there, over the airport immediately. Car park actually to the left there. Maybe staff car park for the harbours nearby. Cargo terminal as well.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Yeah, that's spot on landing that. Absolutely spot on. There, runway 30. Look at it from tail cam. We got an exciting tail cam actually as we entered the land. Shake it there, gas bets up.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Bit of 3D sensors to replay. Amuka there for the $5 Australian, thank you very much. Sports the channel, you're a start. Got some of the funds, I think. If we go over to drone cam, free camera. Right, turn off follow. Indeed. Let's ourselves the threshold there, there we go. Right.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Very fiddly right now. There. Right. Not super sense line, I must admit. But touchdown. Not bad there. Quick recovery for the sense line anyway. The reflections on the back of the aircraft there. The reflections of the sense line. That was beautiful. Yeah, the replay seems a bit fiddly right now. I'm not too sure. I might have to double check if there's an update I might have missed for it. If not running as smooth as it normally does. So. Right, well, apart from that, I think we're now towards the end of our stream. I'm just a simmer in SRF. I'm not a pilot, I'm afraid. Just a simmer. So, that was Heathrow to Copenhagen. That was the Real Heathrow event. Very, very fun indeed. So the flights, well, approach to Copenhagen. Got 4 use of the co-pilot mod there, which is very good. I think that was a pretty successful flight. As always, thank you for tuning in. You guys are always fantastic to support the love and everything you give me. Trust me, I would not be here without you guys. You do so good. Your oldest viewers, I guess. One day I'll learn how to say things properly as well. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We may do a flight tonight out in Canada, Alaska, so do potentially tune in later. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the very near future. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. And goodbye.